What's up? Today we're going to be talking about the new mayor of New York City. So anyways, this new mayor has done a lot of stuff already, so we're just going to get right into it. So this guy is a little bit controversial for some reason. I don't see why everybody's going crazy about him. Nobody would be able to understand who the mayor of like New Orleans is, for example, or like Atlanta. Like nobody gives a fuck about that, but all of a sudden when it comes to New York, everybody's giving a shit. But basically the only reason they're giving a shit is because this guy is a Muslim socialist. The conservative media is going crazy. There was even a representative in Congress, which encouraged me to make this video in the first place, that called him Little Muhammad and called for his deportation. How much of a nerve do you have to strike on this guy's Jewish nose in order to make him say Little Muhammad? We need to deport Little Muhammad, some mayor in the middle of a city. Even though I can't name five mayors off the top of my head, I'm still going to go after this guy. And there's something incredibly weird about this guy too. I don't know. Something seems a little bit fishy about him. He's a socialist. He wants lots of gender affirming care for kids, and he happens to be a Muslim. Does that seem a little bit contradictory? So the conservative media will be like, "Oh yeah, we just elected a jihadi." Then the next day they're like, "Oh, we just elected a woke socialist." Like, which one do you want to choose? You can't choose both of them simultaneously. It all goes back to 9/11. They're like, "Oh, how did they have the audacity to elect in somebody that is a Muslim when 9/11 just happened 20 years ago?" Dog, do you think every single Muslim, or I don't even know what branch of Muslim this guy is? Clearly, he's not on the jihadi side. Clearly, he isn't with Al Qaeda or something like that. And I can't guess it's kind of weird. Just because he doesn't support Israel doesn't mean he's not a good person. Because in the debate, they asked all the candidates, what are you going to make? What foreign trips are you going to make? They were asking about geopolitics for some reason, which is incredibly weird considering it's a mayoral election, a mayoral debate. So yeah, they asked about Israel. Multiple different people are trying to outmog each other when it comes to Israel visits. We're like, oh, I got four visits to Israel. No, I got five visits to Israel. But this guy comes in and says, I don't give a fuck about Israel. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to stay in my hometown, help the people here, help the Jews here, help the Brooklyn Jews, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe get them more affordable tunnels. And then everybody's going crazy on the panel. They're like, oh, you're anti Semitic. You're anti Semitic because you don't support Israel. You're not going to visit Israel. Anti Semite. And it's ridiculous. And I guess it's probably just because he's Muslim or just because he's anti-Israel that he's getting all the hate in the first place. I don't mind the dude. I don't know much about him. I just wanted to report about it because I saw the Little Muhammad tweet. And I was like, what the fuck is this? A representative gets to say this? Imagine that joke was made about a Christian or something. Like if I called somebody Little Jesus or something like that. You know how wild that would be? Like I would get fucking deported immediately if I was a representative and said that. Like I would never get reelected again. But I guess it's okay because they're Muslims. Okay, whatever. But that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.